Hello, Scooby-Doo fans. Today we're doing the mystery machine. All right, so to get started, yes, you're gonna want a ruler for this. If you got one, super duper, or a book. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the base. So you want it down here. You're just gonna go across and do a base. Line across, just like that. And on the back end, it kind of is rounded, but kind of. So you're gonna come in here like this, and then make it come up and stop. And on this cute little back end has a bumper. It's a rounded square. It's a little back bumper. All right, so let's do the front area so we can get it all captured in there. This one's actually going to be straight. So you're gonna want to make a straight line, a little less than halfway up, and then make another straight line. This one can go over, it doesn't matter because we can erase. Let's say I just went over, no big deal. But now what you want to do is, see how I made this line straight? Now you want to try to make it as straight as you can and then make this line straight. So once you get to that, come across. You're like, oops, I went too far over, no big deal. We can just go and erase it. Not a biggie. Then across, if you see it, it's like a dome top here. So we're just going to start from one side and come over to the side. Okay, that's his top. And then he has his roof rack, his little surf rack up there. So what we're gonna do is we're first gonna start, you're gonna make a rainbow, but make this side come over. Do this again here, make a rainbow, this side come over. Now we're gonna make a double rainbow. Make this side go over, and a double rainbow. And then now you wanna make it look like it's connected on this side. So we're just gonna make an end on it. And then you try to want to go in there. And of course, your eraser's kind of huge, but try to erase. There we go. We got the little roof rack up there. Oh, while we're here, let's do the rounded. Here's the other bumper. And on this end, he's got a tire. It holds a tire in there. But if you look at it on the front way, it has a giant flower on it. So make two lines up and make a rounded top. That's where the spare tire goes. So, see, is this about the middle? Yeah. So smack dab in the middle, if you can find out what that is. Make a line all the way across. There you go. Super job. Now, let's see if we can figure out where those wheels are. So you want to come in a little ways and make this the wheel well. And then come in a little ways, make a wheel well. So we're gonna put the tires in there, and then come in with your ruler, and you wanna make them even. So just come across and make them look like they're about even. So now you can go in there and erase this line, so we don't need this anymore because we're gonna put tires in there. Now, tricky part, making circles. If you can find somebody that's a perfect circle in there, super. But you're just gonna have to try to make the best circle you can make, and then you're gonna make a double circle inside, and then you're gonna make a baby circle inside. So do the same thing on this side. Make one circle. If it's not perfect, that's okay. Do another circle, and then a little circle inside. Great job. This is going to be Sharpied all inside of there, so we don't need to worry about in there. And okay, so it's just like the Scooby-Doo van, but it's the mystery machine. So that's what it says on there. Pretty cool. All right, so to make these cool flowers down here, all I did was I just started on one side. So it's almost like making like a Frisbee. Then you want to do another one. You're going to be doing 3 of these Frisbees. So 1, 2, then make one more across, 3. So you can do the same thing. So it's going to be like X marks a spot with another one. 1, 2, and then make one more. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so from here to here, we're gonna make this come all the way up. So we're gonna go with this. This is where the door opens and closes. So we're gonna make that go all the way across. And now we wanna put the window in there. Oh, this is a little tricky up here. So this actually has a windshield in here. So we want this to actually come in, and we're gonna erase that line there. So now we want to erase right inside that line because it's going to go in when the windshield is going to be. So it just goes like this and comes in. So you can use your ruler now. So it's going to come in a little ways. And make your windshield in there. See how it kind of is incaved in there? And then you can use this again to connect that. And then also we're going to make one more line. Do you see this line right here? And that's where the door hinge opens up. So we're going to make that parallel with these. Make another line. So now we have a line there. So I want you to make a line coming down from this spot right here. Okay, so still using the ruler, we're gonna make another parallel. So we have this parallel to this, and then this is gonna be our our window. Now it's only straight lines here, it's slightly curved here. So we can make a straight line here. And the rest is gonna be slightly curved. So you can curve that, and this is gonna be curved in, and this is curved top. All right, to do our steering wheel, it's just a rectangle. So you're just gonna make a rectangle right here. That will be Sharpied in, and then make another rectangle connecting it. So it's two rectangles. And then I just made two little lines here so it looks like it's a window. And what else did I do? Oh, we gotta do the coolness down there. So let's just make the big flower right here, okay? So we're gonna do right above the wheel well, do a circle. And then you could just do a fun, let's see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have to be perfect because, I mean, this is hippies, so it's just groovy. It's groovy, dude. Okay, let's do another one. Circle, 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are its big orange petals, and then now it kind of looks like it's a wave. So we're gonna make it's like a wave there, and then you wanna bring that wave to the flower, jump over the flower, make the wave go up and down, make more little splashes, and it's gonna go up and down, and then it has one more like flower here. It's gonna be blue with a circle in it. And another circle right here. We're just moving along. To make it look like it's going, I like to give it like moving lines on the wheels. And then I added like little smoke coming out the back end so you can make little clouds, gray clouds. Poof. And I put swirls in when I colored it. There it goes. And then lightly you're gonna want to with your gray, but we'll just do that with a gray. You're gonna be putting in a little shadow down there. Okay, now this is the tough part. It is the lettering. It's the Mystery Machine lettering. So his lettering is not perfectly straight. It kind of has like an angle. So you're gonna do an angle, and then you wanna come down a little ways, do an angle, parallel, come down a little ways, and do an angle. Okay, and then the letters are pretty much, do they look up and down? They look pretty much up and down. So we'll start with that. And then there's got the that's gonna come off to the side. Then after you Sharpie, you can go and erase all these lines. So now it's gotta fit in there. So we're gonna go backwards with the E. So just to make life easier, make an E, and then this is gonna be an H, which is connected, and then a T. Oh, I gotta bring this out a little farther. All right, eventually after I Sharpie, you'll see those lines. And so an M, you're just gonna do a V at the top, make a line down. So we've got an M, this is a Y, an S, and there's another T. I might have made that a little too thick, but that's okay. Line down, making an E. And then this R is kind of fun because it goes into the Y, so it just goes around. And then you're gonna connect it to this Y. Kind of messed up with it, but that's okay. So make this into a fun loopy Y. See how I didn't make it touch all the way? That's gonna bug me. There, better. Okay, so we have the Mystery and machine down at the bottom. So same thing here, we're gonna make that M. And then we have an A, C, H, and the I actually looks like a surfboard. So you're just gonna go like this. And N, and E, and then now we get to do the fun decorative that goes around there. So it has a loop, loop. Don't go all the way because then we're gonna do like the wave splashes. This is gonna go along the bottom. We want some wave splashes, and then it has like a wave going up at the top. Okay, so that is, so let's get out. I did a ultra fine. Oh, I didn't tell you any fun facts. The van was owned by Fred and taken all over for their adventures. I'll tell you more after. Okay, so this is the ultra fine. I'm gonna go and do all that, and there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around just the outside with my big Sharpie. Okay, so now get your eraser and erase. Okay, so these are the colors I used. So I couldn't find the exact colors, so I did the best I can. First, let's start with the tires. We'll just get that in there. These are black. I didn't press too hard because I want to be able to see the wheel well. And what else do we know? Okay, in 1960, this is, so the van is made in a 1960s look. And it seems to fit everything inside. So they have that they need. They've got their ladders and their lanterns and their ropes, everything they need. And then over the years, it gets a little bit more evolved, where you can have computers in there, because back in the 1960s, they didn't have that kind of stuff. So then as they evolve, it gets a little more. Okay, so that's that. And then with gray, what you're gonna do is just do a shadow at the bottom. And then I just did, for the poofs, I just get, it's like smoke coming out. Swirly swirlies. And then I'm just gonna go in the bumper, put a little bit of gray in there. But other than that, that is all the gray there is. All right, so to get the colors, now I just used, this is the yellow orange, or you can just use regular orange. If you want regular orange, don't press too hard. Yellow orange, I'm pressing down hard to get that bold color. But I like the yellow orange and what color it gives me. Because back then it's psychedelic colors and it's cool. It's cool, man. Ruh-roh. Scooby snacks, all the good stuff. Okay, so the flower is orange. And these flowers are orange. And this flower is orange. And then we will be officially done with the orange. Bam! Another color down. All right, so to get this color, what I did is I combined, this is the aqua green and light blue. So I started off, I first did the whole thing, aqua green. It was a little too bright, and so I added the light blue to it. If you just want to do one color, super. Oop, I was almost gonna go too far. All right, top part. Oops, I went into, what you're not supposed to do, roof rack. Okay, I only want to color up to that line because it's going to be yellow, which I almost messed up on. And then down here is that you go over it like I did, just try to erase it. It happens. And I usually only go one direction, but it's kind of hard when I'm trying to keep my paper, and usually I move the paper. And so that's a little challenging. So then I went over with the blue, the light blue. Let's see, what is this? The light blue. I'm just gonna do another, go a different direction than what you just did. And I might have to go over the green one more time. It was hard to get that color, and then every time I tried to see a picture of it, the color of this blue-green always looked like a different color. So I'm like, so I guess it really doesn't matter how you color it. You can probably color it however you want, and if you'd be like, looks great. Who else is gonna know? Because by adding two colors, it just makes it look kind of funky, but oh well, it is a funky band. Okay, so last but not least is the yellow-green. So I'm just gonna color the whole thing yellow. And then if you want, you can leave it yellow, or you can give it like a light green tone on top. That's yellow. And then it's yellow. Oh, I forgot to Sharpie inside the wheel, steering wheel. And you can go over the whole machine thing with yellow, because the orange won't mind. If there was another color, not like it, but orange don't mind. Let's get this Sharpie, this is gonna bug me. Okay, so bam. Okay, and then if you want, you can either leave it like that or get this. This is a yellow-green. I'm just lightly gonna go over my yellow, just lightly, to try to make it a yellow-green. And there you have it, Claire. I hope you like it, and I can't wait to Claire to see your Scooby Van. See how yours turns out. Anyways, I hope you have a Scooby-Doo day. See ya. Peace out.